Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today is another NIKKE video. I forgot to make the English version of it, so I was like, one day I was scrolling to my channel, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to make this. I made the Indonesia version of it, but I didn't make the English version, so here we go. I think this is actually very important as well towards newer players, or even sometimes even intermediate players, or even end game players, like mid game to end game also still does these mistakes that I'm going to point out in a bit, right? So let's just get into like all the most common misconception in NIKKE that I always see. This is, to be honest, towards the new players, right? Is that in NIKKE, you see there's these things called body or like core enhancement, right? Now these core enhancement, I saw a lot of, especially if you play from a gacha game, you know, from Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, or maybe any other gacha games, you will think that, oh, if I get the more core, the better my NIKKE will be, or like it's going to be immensely overpowered. Let me just straight up say that no. Okay, no and a no. It doesn't matter if you have, look at this. I'm F2P, but take a look at this. Yes, I do have a couple of max limit, but take a look at this. There are some characters that I do not even have any max limit break. Okay, look at this. There's no cores. I don't have any cores, right? I don't have any stars. All these cores only do is basically increase your HP, attack, and def, and that's basically it. Stat wise, it's going to make your NIKKE a couple stat bonus. It's going to bump up the power or like the combat power a bit above, but it's not going to like double your combat power or triple your combat power. No, that's not going to do that. People only do the max limit break, or basically 3 stars at this point, is only to get first synchro. Okay, in case you don't know, I'm talking about this synchro that if you go to the outpost, okay, and then you go to the synchro device, there's something that's called, this is how we level up our NIKKEs, right? Now, in order to get to this here, to get to this thing, okay, which I'm going to post, I have a video of it. You need 3 characters, 5 NIKKEs that needs to be on 3 stars, right? Basically, they need to have max limit breaks or 3 stars, and then you can upgrade your synchro to become like this, which means you can go beyond level 200, because level 200 is usually the max when you have 3 stars, but with this you can go beyond that, right? So that's the first reason. Second reason that you would actually make max limit break your NIKKE is basically only for the lobby wallpaper. For example, here I have let's just take any skill cutscene, right? On lobby right now here. See, this is only the other reason why you will get a max limit break, to get the skill cutscene that you can put in the lobby and you can basically just see every day, right? There you go, as you can see here. So those are the only 2 reasons why people will actually pull for max limit break. Beyond max limit break, like you see these numbers here, like 1, 2, or even max here, like Helm, is really nothing. It's just a stat boost. Okay, that's the number 1 misconception that I see a lot of newer players coming to NIKKE think of. Okay, I need max limit break. I need the more copy I pull, the better, or like the much stronger NIKKE. No, it's not going to add. It's not gonna double your combat power. It's not gonna quadruple your combat power. No, it's just gonna increase your stats a little. Okay. Now, second misconception. The second misconception I see, okay, is that for some reason, this is only for newer players, I think. In case you guys don't know, every day, if you go to the to the normal shop, not cash shop actually, you can refresh. Okay, you can refresh. You buy the free ones. You buy the free one, which is on the left side. You see the free ones, and then you refresh it. The first refresh every day is always free. So you buy the most left side one, and then you refresh, use the free reset, yeah, and then you buy the left side again. That's how you do it, okay? This is just a little, I know, this is just a, you know, it doesn't really affect much if you refresh or not. but trust me, it's going to help you in the long term, on the long run, right? While we're on the topic of shop, I think we all know that in the body level shop, it's much better for you to buy these high quality molds to get more SR copies like this than to use it on these consoles. Okay, take note, this is only for newer players, because I think mid game to end game players already know about this. That's the second. The third one, this is more towards the mid game to end game players that I see people see a lot do, is that you level up your overload gears. What is overload gears? Now, overload gears are when you get your gears to the highest tier. Okay, so this is not gonna be meant for newer players. It's more towards the mid game to end game players. Is that you dump all your mats to upgrade this to the max. Take a look at how many resources it takes, right? If I remember correctly, level 5 overload can actually, if you use those same EXP, you can actually max out like 4 other yellow gears that you can make into like overload, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong again, but I still think that even right now I have the resources to level up level 5 some overload. As you can see, I still don't do it. I still keep it on level 0. Okay, don't level it up. Don't. It's going to waste your resource so much. Why level it up when you can basically use it in other units that needs it more later on? Alright, when you pull more units, you need more mats and resources, right? Because when you level up these gears, you can refund the material back. It's different when you level up their skill, right? Okay, let's for example, I level up Mihara's skill. I want to do a skill refund. There's going to be specific days where you could refund the materials for your skills and you can use it for someone else. But for gears, no, you cannot. Okay, so please do not do that. I still see a lot of the accounts that I review that does that a lot. Okay, that's number 4. This is not a mistake, but this is more of a tip. Okay, a tip. When you want to level up your dolls, to purple doll level 15, so we call it SR 15, right? So for example, let's just say I have Eve here. I just got Eve actually, and I want to level her up all the way to purple doll of level 15. Where's my Eve? I haven't leveled her up. I'm waiting for a synchro slot. So the first thing you should do is not to put a purple doll first, but the best way to upgrade your doll is by putting a blue doll first. I'm gonna explain why in a second. So for example, here Ray is using a blue doll, right? Why do I not change it? Look, I can change it right now. See, I have a purple doll. Why do I not change it? First, it's much more cheaper to level up a blue doll, right? You level up blue. Look at this. A normal beginner maintenance kit have a 17.6% super success probability rate than in purple. Once you actually get lucky on these rolls, which I have a higher chance to, and you get a level 15 blue doll, a level 15 like a fully maxed one, and then you can change to a purple doll, because the EXP from the blue doll will transfer to the purple doll, and it will so level 15 blue doll will actually change into a level 5 SR doll. That means you just skip the first phase of, you know, leveling up your doll with a much more cheaper and a higher chance of success in material. Okay, so that's why that's the first thing. This is more of a tip. It's up to you, but I still think this is something that everyone needs to know. Okay, so when you build your NIKKE, put a blue doll on them first, level it up to level 15, and then you change the purple doll, and then you do the rest until level 15 SR. Okay, I think that covers basically it. If you have any idea what are the other mistakes that I missed on this video, please do let me know in the description below. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them as well. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. This is DY and I am out. I cannot wait for the tomorrow's update. Yep, this is DY, I'm out. Have a great day everyone. Enjoy your day. Peace.